subscribe, hit that notification button. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Let's get ready to ride, people. Let's get ready to go. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dwayne. I got a video for that Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. Good evening. Good evening. I am super excited to be joining you the first Wednesday of every month. We're here answering questions as it pertains to the VA claims process. We have a lot to unpack this evening. I have some good news to share with you, but before we get into that, I just want to excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just want to tell you about our sponsors, AXXESS Medical Solutions with Dr. Freeman in Lafayette, Louisiana. If you need a medical DBQ and Nexus, make sure you reach out to their team. Their contact information is in the description section of this video. If you need a mental health DBQ and Nexus, make sure you reach out to Tampa Counseling and Wellness with Dr. Carlos Garcia and Dr. Sarah Nicholas. Okay. Both the medical and mental health professionals that are sponsors, they have years behind them when it comes to DBQs and Nexus statements. And guess what? Both companies, they actually used to work for third party VA CMP companies, okay? Especially Dr. Freeman and Dr. Nicholas, okay? So definitely want to get that out. Also, people, I no longer do consultations. There are no more 15-minute consultations. I only do live webinars where I explain to individuals a little bit about myself, a company, why I started it, the VA claim structure. We cover the 5 ways of service connection. What is VA service connection, their definition of it. And then I explain exactly what it is I do and what I don't do, but most importantly, how you can work with me, okay? The next live webinar is July 11th. Also, that's in the description section, but I'm going to be putting the email, I'm sorry, not my email, my website in the comment box, okay? In the comments, man, I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied. I guess I'm just super excited, okay? But I'm going to put the website in the comment section, okay? When you go there, you click on services, and then you'll see the live webinar. Make sure you get signed up for that, all right? And we do those once a month. Also, the next thing that I want to talk about, if you're ready, are we ready? See, we got Will Prosper in here. Okay, he says, y'all ready? We got Brenda in here. Okay, she's ready. P-Town, Virginia. Betty Boops. Grace Smith. Yes, Grace, I'm going to be snitching a little bit tonight. Not too much, Grace. Okay. All right, we got Will in here. Thank you for joining us. Make sure we go ahead and get those likes up because that's going to help with the algorithm and push this to other veterans. Okay, so real quick, there is a new AI software out there that's going to help you with your VA claims. And what it's going to do, you're going to be able to build what is called a VA claim educational packet. Okay. Right now, it's still being worked on behind the scenes, but it's going to go into beta testing the 1st of next month. Okay. So I'm going to share with you some of that information. Now, what makes this, I think, well, I know, extraordinary is, let me pull it up here, people. I do apologize. Ooh, excuse me. I want to make sure. Let's see where we at. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like flying a little bit blind here. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going here. Okay. All right. So can everybody see my screen? Put a thumbs up or fire emoji in the comment section. Let me know if you can see my screen. I want to make sure everybody can see it. Okay. All right. So while we wait on those, I'm assuming that everybody can see it because I can see it. Okay. So this is VA Benefits Navigator. Okay. It is an AI software that's going to help, actually, you're going to do it, but to help with AI. And I'm going to show you an example what this packet looks like as well. Okay. So VA Benefits Navigator is going to be the number one, or is going to be the number one platform that trains veterans to win their VA claims. Because a lot of people, they don't know how to write their own personal statement. Okay. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Jason. Definitely appreciate it. Okay. A lot of people don't know diagnostic codes. They don't know which form to complete, what boxes to leave blank on those particular forms. How do you submit a FOIA request? What is the form? Where do you send it? All this good information. Okay. So this software is going to help you do that. Okay. This is the landing page. It hasn't launched yet. It again, the beta, meaning the testing, they're accepting people right now. The testing is going to go live. Beta testing is going to go live the 1st of August. Okay. So it gives some information here. Okay. And these links, they don't work. But again, this is just the landing page. All right. You go through it and we have a limited time. Now, the cool thing about it, and I'll show you what one of these packets look like. Okay. So don't worry about that. But people can get in now, early access, and I'll go over what those fees look like. Okay. But I get questions every day. And a lot of you know, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know that I try to go through and answer all these particular questions. Okay. And what I've learned is a lot of veterans are not educated on this process. I wasn't educated on it. Don't be ashamed. What this tool does, it educates you. You go through a process, a series of questions. Okay. And then it builds this packet using AI, which you could take in turn. Okay, builds your lay statement, your personal statement that you can use to educate yourself, especially, let's say, for example, if you feel you meet the 40% criteria for diabetes. Okay, you'll see that diagnostic code criteria. Okay, and so what's good about that is now you can reasonably articulate your symptomology as it pertains to the disability, in this case, diabetes. Okay. But before I get into the pricing with that, I want to show you just real briefly what this packet looks like. Okay. So I'm going to share another screen with you. I do apologize. I was going to have a guest come on, and they were traveling. So, okay. All right. So this is what the packet looks like. Okay. It's going to be formatted differently because this is just a Word document for this evening. But the VA claim educational packet that this AI is going to build for you is going to look very similar to this. Okay. So step one, you're going to get, if you need a 526EZ or 0995 or 0996, you're going to get a link directly to the VA's website. Okay. Do not download these prescribed claim forms from anywhere else. Okay. And then you're going to get a 4138. This is the reason why this is so important, is because on the 526EZ, where it lists, it asks you to list the disabilities. That example wording is not going to fit in those boxes. Okay. So what you can do, you can say, see attached VA form 21-4138. That is a statement of statement of claim, a statement of support. Okay. And then when I get to the example wording, you can put that information there. Okay. Now, here is some instructions on how to use the quick submit link. I got a video on that. Okay. But this is going to be canned text in there for you. Okay. Super simple. All the, this AI software is going to go out and do all the heavy lifting for you, but you still have to invest the time to get educated on this process as it pertains to your claim. I don't care if you're using Claude, ChatGPT, because guess what? You're going to be the only person in that CMP exam. Okay. So let's keep going. Also, don't know how to submit a FOIA request. Now, this is something different. This is going to change because you're going to have a different form. You can use a 4138, but there's an actual form. So we're in the process of changing it, this link. But again, it takes you to that particular form, okay, and it gives you a little bit of instructions in your packet and on your actual form that you're going to be completing and submitting to the VA. Now, when you complete the FOIA request, you can upload that form using Quick Submit. Okay. Now, here is the MVP. It's value product. Okay. Your example wording, short, direct, and to the point. So as you go through building, picking your diagnoses, the way you're claiming it, as you're claiming it secondary, the symptoms, you're actually, when you select neurological body system, you're going to click on headaches or migraines, diagnostic code 8100, right? And then it's going to give you the diagnostic code criteria for the 0, 10, 30, and 50. And you click it, right? It's going to generate your own lay statement. Now, this is only an example. The reason why we call it example is because you may want to add some information to it, or you may want to take some information away from it. Okay. This is your lay statement. Okay. So this software can only take you so far. Okay. It's just a guide for you. Okay. And that's for each condition. All right. Hypertension, flat feet, tinnitus. Okay. It's even going to ask you, what is your MOS? If you're Navy, what is your rate? Okay. If you're in the Marines, let me know, what do they call that? Was it MOS? Or I know Navy was rate, Army is MOS, and I think Air Force is MOS, or I don't know if they call it something different now. Okay. Now, also, what it's going to give you is a diagnostic code criteria right here. Okay. It's going to give you the diagnostic code criteria. And so this is something that you can study along with your evidence. Okay. So when you go in that CMP exam and you believe you should be warranted, you meet the criteria for the 50%, you're not talking about the 30%. And that's for each condition that you're claiming. Don't overthink the process. Okay. And so here are some additional conditions: the hypertensive vascular disease, hypertension, high blood pressure. Okay. Gives you a note. And it even is going to give you some pro tips in here. Okay. So flat feet, if you sign up for the monthly webinar, and I'll put our website in the comment section, we're going to show you the back end of this. Okay. The next one is July 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. So you'll get more of an understanding. You'll be able to see behind the scenes. Okay. But this is the educational packet. Okay. Now, let me pull back up the actual landing page, and we're going to go over with this, with the fee is, and it's relatively very inexpensive, people. Really inexpensive. Okay. Trust me. All right. I guess I should have my glasses on because I am struggling seeing right now. Tell you what. There we go. All right. Now we can move. Now we can move a little bit faster. Okay. All right. Somebody says U.S. Marine Corps MOS as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So we already went over this landing page a little bit, and now we're going to get down to what it's going to cost you. Okay. So right now, you're only going to have two options. Okay. The first one is the founding member access, only limited to 100 people. Okay. And you got a $197 upfront cost. Okay. You'll pay that now if you sign up. And then on the 1st of August, you'll be billed $25 a month. and that's lifetime. That is lifetime. Okay. This is what you get with it. The 64% lifetime discount. Okay. Also, look down here. We're also going to let you in my monthly membership, the gold membership, which is a $97.99 a month value. If you sign up between now and the end of the month, you'll get this free for as long as you're in the software, using the AI software. Okay. So in that membership, we have about 70 short topic videos that are released. A video is released every Monday. I go live in there twice a month, answer questions. The first Saturday of every month, I give a block of instruction on something. And then the third Thursday of every month, it's an open forum where I'm asking you, the member, questions. And then other members can chime in as well. Guess what? If you sign up between now and tomorrow, I'm going live tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow, because this weekend is a holiday. Normally I would be doing it Saturday. I'm actually doing it tomorrow at 11 a.m. If you sign up tonight, I'll give you access and you'll be able to get in on that. If you miss it, we do record it, okay, and we upload it. There's resource links. I have some older videos in there that I think that are still relevant. Also, some examples of Nexus templates for direct and secondary. A lot of good information. Now, if you don't want that, you can do the $67 one time and then $37 a month. So these are the two that you can sign up for right now. Okay. And I'll make sure I'll put that link in the comment section for you. Now, after we come out of beta, this is going to be this right here, $67 a month is going to be the fee going forward. But right now, for the month of July, this is what we got right here. Okay. All right. I think, wait a minute. Somebody asked me, was these live? My business, let's see. Yeah, okay. So I'll send you this link. I'll put this link in the comment section now. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to stop sharing and I'm going to say AI software. It has been a busy day, folks. For me, very busy, but this is always exciting for me. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the Q&A for everyone. And then I'm also going to be putting my website in the comment section as well. So that way you can get signed up for that webinar. Now, during that webinar, I am not taking any general questions as it pertains to the VA claims process. I'm only explaining what it is I do, what I don't do, and how you can work with me. Okay. All right. So it says I'm getting an error here for some reason. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, now we're back on track. Let's get going. Let's get going. Will, how you doing, Will? Over in Southeast Asia. Okay, Brenda's here today. We got Grace. Grace, I hope you are not driving. Okay, she'll get that. She'll get that joke. Okay. All right, Betty Boops. Good evening. Thank you again. Grace says good evening, everyone. Okay. Dixon says, best channel in the genre on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Grace, do you mind being my like auditor this evening? We've got 106 people in here this evening, Grace. Let me know how many likes do we have, okay? It's going to help. Renee says, howdy. How you doing, Renee? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Michael, I think I just answered a question of yours maybe 30 minutes ago on YouTube, but guess what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it. My question is, do you need a DBQ and Nexus to file a TDIU? Okay. So I actually got an upcoming video. I just recorded it last week and we did the edits today and I just approved it. So we're going to be posting it probably not Friday, maybe next Monday. I know IU is not a standalone claim. It's a claim for increase in the service-connected conditions that you state prevent you from gainful employment. Okay. You fill out an 8940, and they're going to send you to a CMP exam. I probably wouldn't waste my time putting together a DBQ or anything like that. Now, your private physician, what you could do, and I just thought of this. Man, thank you, Michael. I just thought of this. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. You can take the roles and responsibilities of the job that you currently have or the job that you used to do, the service-connected conditions, right? And you can have your examiner write up something saying Michael is service-connected for this, and this, according to the roles and responsibilities of his job. This service-connected condition or conditions prevents him from completing this responsibility, and give an explanation for each one of those based on your service-connected condition, and submit that with your 8940. I just thought about that. Why I didn't think about that earlier? Let me know, Michael, if that helped. All right. Okay. All right. I am going through these comments. Give me a second. I got kicked off. Okay. So we're going to jump over here to the donations. Foot to Wise. Hey, thank you for the $10 donation. Definitely appreciate it. For those of you that don't know, I created a nonprofit in my grandmother's name, and we actually gave out a scholarship back in May to a high school student at Boca Sega High School over in Gulfport, Florida, over Pinellas Park, St. Pete area. And they're going to a community college. So we're able to give $1,000 scholarship. So every semester we're going to try to do that. But, we take these funds and put them in that nonprofit, and that's what we do. We got something coming up for Thanksgiving where we're going to be feeding some low-income families as well, okay? Lee Brown, thank you for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. All right, we got Betty Green. Okay, also, before we get back into the Q&A, I just wanted to let everybody know we also have a YouTube membership. I don't know how many of you didn't know that. We have a YouTube membership. We may have some members in here. I haven't seen any, but we have a basic, premium, basic, standard, and premium plan. Basic plan, you get a badge. Okay, so when I'm doing the live streams, I see your badge. It comes up in a different box. I stop, I make sure I answer that question, and then I go back to the regular Q&A. The standard, you get access to early videos. Also, get your question answered first if you're in any Q&A like this. The premium, you get everything in the basic and the standard, access to one early video a week. But also, I go live the third Wednesday of every month. We have 6 people right now in the premium. I've been going live like the last 4 months, and not one person has attended that live. So 1 out of that 6, they'll have me to themselves for a whole hour just to ask questions in this format. Okay. Now, also, one of my assistants says, Dwayne, you know what you ought to offer during that Wednesday live is to walk those individuals through that process every month. Okay, so from start to finish. And I'm like, man, that's a good idea, because those videos are going to be about 30, 40 minutes long, because there's going to be a lot of information to unpack. So just imagine someone like myself that rated walking you through that process. So in the description section, not even the description section, under the video, it'll say join. Under any of the videos, it'll say join, and you can sign up. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the Q&A. So, yep, Dixon said best channel in the genre on YouTube. Definitely appreciate that. I'm going to have to put my glasses back on, people. I am super sorry. Hello, Dwayne. Always glad to join in and learn something new today. Hey, Phil, I definitely appreciate it. I love dropping these nuggets. Okay. I don't know which emoji that is. Somebody let me know. 5 BS2. Okay. I think that's what, Phi Beta Sigma 2. Is that your line number, Frat? Okay. Lee Brown, you coming in from Texas. Everybody, let me know where you joining joining in from. Heck, I got hacked and can't even get my freaking bank and didn't get my disability payment. Whoa, that is not good. Okay. So if that happens, you need to, if you got a new bank account, call the VA, 800-827-1000, and you can update your bank information. That way, the first of next month, hopefully they get it corrected, and that when they get it updated, and then it'll go into that new account. Okay. I'm just typing up my website. Okay. And I'm going to put the website in the comment section for everybody. Okay. And you can go there, and in the links up top, you'll see the services. You click on that, it's a drop down, and the webinar will come up. Okay. And also, for those of you just coming in, I'm going to put the link for the AI software that I just went over for you as well. So you can go ahead and get signed up. All right. Let's keep going. Texas represent. Don't get frustrated. Get educated. You know it, Terrence. You know it. You know it. Okay. Jerome say, I'm ready. All right. All right. Greetings. All set. Let's get it. All right. Dwayne, I am prepared for CMP and still drilling and still adding to claims file. Okay. Somebody left me a comment. Left me a comment and asked me a question today saying, Dwayne, I had a CMP exam and then I just submitted my Nexus and then they denied it. The reason why the intent to file is so good is because it gives you 365 days to get all that information together, because you want to submit it at the same time. Because you could submit a claim. I mean, it could, and that'll be the time when you submit that claim, like, oh, I got time. And they fast track that claim. You can be like, wait a minute, I hadn't submitted all my evidence. Word to the wise, submit it all at the same time. At least that's what I would do. Okay. All right. Jason said he is always ready. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stacy, what's going on? All right. All right. Faith and family. OKC, congratulations. They won their first NBA championships. Darius say, let's get it. All right. James say, we ready. We ready. Okay. Okay. Jerome coming in from the West Coast, Cali, Boyd, Maryland. Okay, Robert. Okay. All right. Lee says, file for IU for lupus, not service connected. Let's see. Wait a minute. File for IU for lupus, not service connected for depression. Watch your video about filing claims at the same time. How to do it. Okay. If you file an IU, it has to be on the 8940. If you file a new claim for depression, 526EZ. Now, on that 8940, IU is for service connected conditions only. Okay. Keep that in mind. Just saying. Okay. Mathis in Texas. Okay, Mathis. All right. Says AI veteran. Grace, I don't understand that. AI veteran. Did I say something? Okay. All right. We got Jenny from San Diego. Welcome. All right. Everybody put a fire emoji in the comment section. We have a first time supporter joining in tonight. Show them much love. Okay. All right. Betty, okay. Fire emoji. All right. Hello. All right. A Vet's Life. Hello. How you doing? All right. I turn and say we can see it. Cool. All right. Yvonne Charles got thumbs up. Okay. Jason, fire emoji. I tried one from ChatGPT. How did that work out? All right. Mathis, thumbs up. All right. Jerome, you know it. Dropping them nuggets. Got to do it. Okay. All right. We're going to go through here and get to some more questions. All right. HLR appointment set for next week. I asked a rep to help. I don't feel ready and haven't received my file. Woo. Okay. That's life. I have videos explaining how to get that claims file fast. I don't think it's going to be that fast by next week, but you can try. Those videos are on my YouTube, not my YouTube channel, but there are videos on my YouTube channel. Okay. Also, this weekend, we got a long weekend, right? Watch my videos on high level review. Review the rating decision and determine why you are filing a high level review. Look at that rating decision to see what 38 CFR that rater didn't use or mistakenly used or whatever. I do have a video on high level review explaining how I won. There's other videos where I interviewed a young lady. I think she was a lieutenant or a captain, and she explained how she did what I talked about, what I did it in a prior video, and she ended up winning. And that's like, make sure you watch those videos this weekend so you get prepared. Okay. You got to be prepared. I submitted a 4-year request for my claims file in February. Mathis, I got a video on how you get that claims file faster. Okay. Okay. You got to get it. Okay. D helps vets. I didn't know what the VA was until 2012. I got out in 2004. Okay. Hopefully you're already service connected. Okay. Okay. Renee says the GOAT. All right. Hey, I'll take it. Jerome, I was told by VA rep for 4 years to ask for everything you are legally entitled to receive. So on that 4-year request, it asks you, it has some boxes actually that you can check. And then it says other. In the other section, you're going to say, I would like my entire VA claims, electronic claims folder from VBMS. Okay. Everything. Okay. We got Vegas guy. You get your 4-year static rating online. I did do a video where you could download documents online. I was in there the other day when the va.gov and logged in. And I could only see, I know when I did that video, I could see the rating decisions. But last week, when I was doing research for some videos, I could only see the notification letter. I don't know why they remove the rating decision. But let me know if they added it back or maybe I was in the wrong place. Okay, Air Force, AFSC. Okay, all right. Yep, so AFSC for the Air Force. Okay. My friend just went for a migraine increase, let the examiner know it was getting worse, and they took away his 30%. You know why? Because he didn't watch my video on adverse action. If that 30% has been in effect less than 5 years, you don't go to the diagnostic code criteria to see what the criteria is for the 50%, and you don't put that 50% in your lay statement for the increase, they're going to do a proposal to reduce because it showed improvement and that percentage has been in effect less than 5 years. So that's what happens, Vegas guy, when people do not watch my videos. Over here, I'm educating people. I just did a couple of videos. The VA is proposing to reduce. What do you do to stop it? How do veterans get reduced? But then I have an older video, adverse action, proposing to sever, proposing to reduce. There are some things that you can do. But if you don't watch the videos, you don't know. Okay. Okay, there it is. Air Force specialty code. All right. Okay. All right. What's the link for the AI, Dwayne? I am anxious for real. I was listening, but anxious. Okay. Grace, let me know. I just put them in the comment section. Let me know if you see it. Okay. If you have any issues, I'll put it again. Okay. So this is the AI software that we were talking about earlier. Okay. So if you need me to pull up that landing page again, you got questions about it, now's the time. But again, July 11th on Saturday, sign up for the webinar. It's free. And we're going to take you behind the scenes and show you some stuff. Okay. Okay. United States Marine Corps, MOS as well. Okay. I have the full migraine percentage. It must be noted the frequency and prostrating attacks from your doctor or by exam. Okay. All right, people. In that example that educational packet that I showed you, the diagnostic code criteria is in there. So if you're claiming an increase, you're claiming migraines as an increase, you're claiming migraines direct service connection, you're claiming migraines as secondary. If it's an increase, I am claiming an increase in my service connected migraines. Since my last CMP exam, my conditions have gotten worse. You want to say exacerbated. I now meet with the following. I have very completely prostrating attacks, severe economic inadaptability. That's the 50% criteria. If the doctor keeps you at the 30%, boom, high level review. Hey, it's a 38 CFR that states that the rater is supposed to use subjective evidence to grant the higher percentage because you, the veteran, unless you're a medical or mental health professional, you can't diagnose yourself, but you can give the symptoms. Grace, I just snitched. Grace, I just snitched. That is a nugget. Okay, people? I've had clients do that, and all of them have won. When you come over here, I'm going to give you some education. You're getting straight education. It's not me, it's the VA. Use the 38 CFR and the M21-1 and the M21-5 in your favor. So if your claim lands on a desk of a VA employee that don't want you to have these benefits, eventually it's going to land on somebody's desk that is doing it the right way. But there's certain little things that you need to know. Guess what? The AI software is going to do it for you. Because when you select migraines, you select the percentage that you feel you warrant, but also have some information to back it up. Make sure you watch my video on migraines. Okay, people, I got over 600 some videos. People say, Dwayne, I've been following you for 2 years. Do a video on this. I'm like, I already got a video on that. What are you talking about? This weekend, we got 134 people in here. Grace, let me know how many likes we got. I challenge all 134 people. Watch 3 of my videos. Watch 3 and leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about that video on any video. You can leave me a comment on that particular video that you watch. Say, hey, Dwayne, you challenged me, and I'll let you know I watched this video. And tell me, did you learn something that you didn't know before you watched the video? You have to invest the time. Hey, I would love to work with you. End of the day, this is your claim. But regardless of whoever you work with, you got to get educated. Period. Because I can't go in that CMP exam for you. Another consulting company, they can't go in that CMP exam. They say they do. Cross the street and you run for your you-know-what life. Don't you ever do that, okay? All right, let's keep going, all right? Sorry, I digress. Where did I leave off? I think Lee Brown, thank you. I'm going over these again. Pretty sure I am. Okay, all right, football. VA awarded my rep 20% when he didn't do the work for me. I did the work myself. It doesn't matter, football. You sign that dotted line on that 21-22. The VA don't look at who did the work. You didn't revoke your POA. So that lets me know you had a lawyer or a claims agent. So yes, they are entitled to that money. Now, in the M21-5, there's something that came out a couple of months ago as it pertains to fee agreements. I think I might just do a live. I don't know if I'm going to do a video. It was very confusing. And what veterans normally do, not all, some, they'll revoke that POA and they'll revoke, not the POA, but they'll revoke that claims agent or attorney. And they'll revoke them at the wrong time. And they are still entitled to those benefits. And you're going back and forth. Or they'll say, oh, wait a minute. I want to make sure everybody can still hear me. Okay. Or they'll say, put a 1 in the comment section. I think I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Let me know if you still hear me. Okay. All right. They'll switch lawyers. And then they'll win the appeal. And one lawyer saying, wait a minute, I'm entitled to that 20%. And another lawyer say, I'm entitled to that 20%. And guess what you have? A cluster. And in the 821-5, it could be the veteran on that new lawyer some money. It's a lot of information on that. I still need to do some more research on it because I never was a VSR. I never handle those particular issues when that happened. Okay. I will tell you, just you gotta, when it comes to having a representative, especially a claims agent or lawyer, read that 2122. I even have some videos on some questions that you need to ask them. Okay. So sorry to hear that, football, but it's not the first time. Okay. All right, everybody, this is the link to the AI software. You can sign up. You pay it up for free. Beginning of August, you start paying the $25 a month. And also with that, they're going to be doing, there's going to be 2 webinars a month explaining how to use that platform. So don't think you just sign up and, you don't get any additional instructions. Okay. So that's your time not to ask questions about your particular claim, but how you work that software. Okay. Okay. There's another link. All right. Is a CMP to these prices? Okay, you lost me on that one. Is there a CMP? Oh, why am I thinking CMP? Is there a cap to these prices? Yes, that's a flat rate. Those are the fees. That's it. They don't go up. They don't go down. That's it. The first 2 is for this month only. Okay. Beta, you'll get access. Everybody get access on the 1st of the month. Okay. Can you file a CUE claim for a previously denied condition for lack of clinical diagnosis if you have 2 medical records showing a diagnosis for the denied condition dated before the claim was filed? Kenneth, you got to even go back even further. Where does that condition fall under the different ways of service connection? Do you have evidence to prove that before you even get to that point? I have a couple of videos on CUEs. I would say go watch those. You don't see a lot of you see more CUEs behind the scenes, but it's the burden of proof is on the veteran if you're claiming that there is a CUE. Okay. New to your channel. Hey, Aaron, thank you. I have a 30% rating. How would I go about getting a P&T with a 30%? I have been told that getting P&T is possible. Thank you. Always faithful, always forward. Aaron. All right. Aaron, guess what? They called me, Dwayne. I got a video for that Kimball. I got a video for that. Stuck at 30%. I'm sorry. Stuck at 90%. How do you get to 100? You can use that same concept. If you're at 90% trying to get to 100, use the same concept for the 30% as well. Okay. All right, Grace. Yeah, you got the AI link. All right, Grace. Cool. Anybody else have any issues with the link? Let me know. Evening, everyone. All right, Farm Girl Rebel. All right. Jeff. Hello, Dwayne. Thank you, Jeff. Terry, I answered a couple of your comments. Oh, wait a minute. No, Terry, you're on Facebook. You're from Chaffee, Missouri. Okay. Terry and I was going back and forth. He's about, I want to say 30 minutes from where I grew up. I grew up in Charleston, Missouri. Terry is, from Chaffee, Missouri, which is not too far from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Okay. Hey, Annette, how we doing? Annette, a long time no see. Annette is a loyal and long subscriber, follower. Annette used to attend those free town hall events I used to do. every month. Hope all is well out west of that. All right, Betty. Hey, Betty, thank you for that donation. Definitely appreciate it. All right, Jerome, denied for GERD and secondaries. HLR found DTA missed evidence in STR. Will secondaries be considered also if GERD is granted? No, you have to file those secondary conditions, okay? They're not going to do it for you, all right? So let's go back over here. We got, okay, Annette. Thank you, Annette. I definitely appreciate that super sticker, okay? Oh, wait a minute. I missed somebody. Lee Brown. We got this is our first member of the night. Yeah. All right. Lee Brown. Thank you for the support. Lee Brown became a YouTube member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lee, let me know which membership did you get in if you don't mind. Okay. All right. Since I am service connected for GAD and bruxism and have been using a CPAP machine since 2018 and diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea, do I have a good chance of getting service connected? I have buddy letter and nexus letter. So I'm assuming you're going to claim sleep apnea secondary. Okay. So it has to go through the process. But before that, whatever you're claiming is secondary to, I would Google and see if there's any medical literature, if there's any medical studies that have been done to show any causation or aggravation. All right. I'm pretty sure, I think, Grace, you were on with Dr. Freeman, one of our sponsors, Access Medical. We did a live last month, and then we followed it up, or a month before last, and then we followed it up with a live Zoom. And it was free, and people could actually ask Dr. Freeman questions. And this question about sleep apnea secondary to some conditions came up. Also, almost forgot, I apologize. Tampa Counseling and Wellness, one of our sponsors. I am going live on Zoom with them next Tuesday. Make sure you get signed up. If you follow me on LinkedIn, we have posts there. We have posts on the YouTube channel as well. It's free. They're mental health providers, and you get to ask them questions about DBQs and nexus statements, medical literature, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. All right. Service connection with a BCD. What is BCD? Let me know what that is. Okay. An acronym. And thank you for the $2 donation. Appreciate it. Chris, what's going on? Thank you for the donation. As always, great content. Thanks for all you do, educating vets on the VA claims process. Hey, I definitely appreciate the support, Chris. And you know, I have a passion for this. Hey, how's that German Shepherd doing? All right. I can't remember his or her name, but I think it was a German Shepherd. Okay. All right. So now I got to figure out where I left off. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. Good evening. Your advice helped me get. Oh, Yvonne, are you serious? That is awesome. Everybody put a number 2 in the comments and let Yvonne know that you're clapping for her. Let her know congratulations. See, people, that's what I'm saying. You can just watch the videos. You don't even have to call me. I would love to talk to you. I'd love for you to be a member in the veteran membership group and outside of YouTube. Okay. I even do monthly Q&A sessions. I don't think I've ever talked to Yvonne. And she watched the videos and got to 90% without even talking to me. What? Man, that is cooking with fish grease. Okay. We all know fish grease is hot. All right. Okay. Hi, I love your content. Thank you. I am waiting for a CMP exam to upload from April 21st of this year. Is there anything I can do? You can submit a FOIA request and try to get it so you can understand what that examiner said. So if you need to take some action on it, you can get ahead of Powerball. Okay, 64 people. Let me know. We got 166 people. People, let's get these likes up, okay? I'm answering these questions for free. If you go to any YouTube video, I am answering those questions as well for free. People, come on, help me out. Jason, super beneficial. Help me go to from 80 to 100% within the past year. All right, everybody. This is our third one. Put a number 3 in the comment section. I want to see some the number 3s. I want to see some of those little party favors. I want to see some fire emojis. I want to see some 100s for everybody that moved the needle from where they were at for watching my videos, people. Okay. So that premium YouTube membership, oh, we about to set it off. Oh, yeah, we about to set it off. I'm gonna be spitting nothing but fire. They gonna need the space shuttle to keep up with us, people. All right. Hey, what's going on there? Stretch and Mary and okay, Terry. Oh, wait a minute, Terry. You left something out of there. Okay. All right. Please, thumbs up. Don't cost anything. Jeff, you are correct. We got 174 people. Okay. I tell you what. I'll stay on. We got about 10 minutes later. We got 10 minutes left. I know, I'm going to get in trouble with my wife. All right. But I'm going to do this. If we get we got 171 people. If we get 170 people, I'll stay on for another 15 minutes. Woo! Grace, you're my counter. Let me know. Can you file a CUA claim for denied condition for lack of that? Okay. I've already answered it. Kenneth, watch my video on CUEs. You're going to have to figure out, because the burden of proof is on you, which regulation did that rater violate? Okay. This information that you're giving me, I need way more than that. You're going to have to look at that claim from beginning to end to make that determination if there's a CUE. Okay. Hi, I'm in Hawaii. Okay. All right. Will from Southeast Asia. What's going on, Will? We did a one-on-one with Dwayne and it was fire. Yes. Will came with some real questions. He made me feel like I was actually rating again, but definitely good conversation. Will, thank you for the support. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you for what you're doing for veterans. And we still need to talk about, I did talk to my business partner about what we talked about during that Q&A as well. So we're going to do a follow-up there. He's very educated. Highly recommend it. 100% worth the cost. All right, people. All right. Okay, 8940. Grace, is that a diagnostic code? It starts with an 8, so I'm assuming it is neurological, but I don't think they go up to 89. Oh, you're talking about the IU form. All right, Terry, I had a CMP exam for plantar fasciitis back in April, and the examiner gave at least as likely as not opinion. She opined, but then the denial letter, her the rater stated no diagnosis. So she must have diagnosed. So she must have diagnosed something and gave me a freebie. Is this a thing? You got to get, there's more information. I got like 4 or 5 questions, Terry. You got to get a copy of that CMP exam, that medical opinion, and the rationale. Okay. So it's just bits and pieces of information. I would need more, but you got to start with that CMP exam. All right. Because that's gonna be the tell all. All right. I'm a huge Dr. Freeman advocate. All right. Checking in from Japan. Whoa, Dr. Freeman is definitely the way to go. All right. You working with Dr. Freeman all the way from Japan? Okay, that's what's up. How do we discover when you're live? Okay, everybody, let Stretch and Mary know I go live. First, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button and click all. Okay. Sometimes I don't think YouTube notifies people, not everybody, but I go live the first Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I go live the second Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But my compadre, my battle buddy, David Piatek with VA Housing Education. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure you go over there and subscribe. Him and I go live the second Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. unless he's on vacation or I'm on vacation, and then we have to adjust those dates. All right. Let's keep going. Thank you for everything you reach. I went from 20 to 80 for my new claim. Can't wait from supplemental for those that would not. Keep pushing it, Betty. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Okay. Man, I don't know how to use this format because these claims get so complicated, especially the denials. We have claims that just disappear and we have to 0995 them with no new evidence. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I push veterans, to use that quick submit. All right. That way you get confirmation that that claim has been submitted. So if they come back and say, hey, we don't have a claim. Wait a minute. I have confirmation. Oh, send us that. And you send it to them. And more than likely, they're going to screw that effective date up if you get service connected. But then you go to high level review. Hey, I got proof that I submitted it. Here's a correspondence saying they lost my stuff and asked me to resubmit it. That's why you need to keep everything that you send to VA and keep everything that the VA sends you, because you never know if you may need it down the road to prove something. Okay. Let's keep going. Thank you for everything you teach. Okay. All right. I think I just answered that. Okay. Powder Springs, Georgia. Okay. All right. SMC, can I file a NOD or dispute an award as being inaccurate based on my community doctor not filling out the VA form 20? No. You should have checked that form before you submitted it. Can I ask him to amend by updating, and how would it be done? Okay. If they haven't made a decision on it, I'm assuming that they did. SMCL is what you're talking about, A in attendance. If they made a decision on it, you can just have him to complete a new one and submit it as a supplemental claim, because that'll be new and relevant evidence. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Eastern Tennessee. What part of Eastern Tennessee? Dyersburg, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Memphis. Okay. I'm familiar with that area. Okay. All right. Humboldt, Tennessee. I don't know if that's Eastern. All right. San Antonio. All right. Does a VA ever have CMP mental health exams given without mental health claim ever? No. You got to apply for it. I had one, but no rating decision either way. You have to apply for it. Okay. You got to submit a claim. Get a new account. Y'all should be in the NFCU. They are the best. Okay. Navy, was that Navy Federal Credit? Yeah, Navy Federal Credit Union. Check it in from Prescott. All right. Louisiana. I got a question for you, Yvonne. I got a question for you. Do you know how to cook gumbo? Okay. Can you make some good scrimps? Not shrimps, but scrimps. Okay. All right. All right. Marion, South Dakota. Is it snowing up there? Whoa. Okay. So again, people, here's my website. You go to the website, you can get signed up for the monthly webinar. The next one is, next Saturday. Okay. June 11th at 11 a.m. It's only an hour. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. Okay. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Somebody let me know how many likes. If we don't have 170 likes, I'm going to get ready to shut it down. I'm going to go over, talk to some people that left the members. Okay. Somebody let me know. Oh, we fell short. 145. We fell short. Hey, Felix. I remember Felix waiting for the book. I sent it out, Felix. It went out a couple of days ago. Okay. All right. So we got 145. We still got about 30 seconds. Okay. Somebody let me know. I'm going to go over here. We got some members that had some questions. So I'm going to make sure I get those answered. And then when I go back, hopefully we got 170. Okay. I'm 100% because of your video. I am grateful. Look at that. Look at that. Isaiah, Israel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. People, Put a number 4 and light the comment section up with fire emojis. Congratulate this veteran. Okay. Again, look at the power of these videos, people. Look at the power of them. People are watching them and they're winning. What does that tell you? It's about education over here. Education. All right. Hey, Shattered Dreams, thank you for the donation. I apologize if you covered this already. Did you hear that the VA is currently meeting to make a decision on the mental health changes? No, I have not. Okay. I am keeping a close eye on it, but guess what? Nothing we could do about it. I did a video back in December and I was like, hey, look, I shared, it wasn't the VA's website. I can't remember. It was a federal agency's website. And they were talking about April 2025. And I was saying, hey, these are some things that you need to be doing right now and get that claim on the books and get service connected for sleep apnea, tinnitus, and the mental conditions. Okay. Still, nothing's changed. If you're trying to get either one of those three, you need to be most Ricky Tick with it. If you're a Marine, you'll know what I mean when I say most Ricky Tick. All right. No, but I did not cover that. All right. When will the VA rating criteria? Don't know. I'm not going to even speculate. I am not going to even speculate. There was, like I stated a few seconds ago, there was a video I did back in December. They were talking about April 2025. I'm not going to speculate. What I can tell you, what I just stated, make sure you're working on those claims right now. Now, I know people are going to say, well, if they implement them, what are they going to do? Are they going to? People, nobody knows. When they come out, they will tell you all claims as of this day, effective this day. So when they come out with it, I'll make sure I do the research and I'll let you know when I know. All right. Keep up the great work, Dwayne. Will do. By the way, I recently bought your book and can't wait to finish reading it. Sincerely, Robert. Robert, thank you for all the support. Thank you for that donation. It is much appreciated, sir. Okay, Darius, thank you for the contributions to us. Thank you for the support. Okay. Oh, Trey. Hey man, thank you so much for that $100. I definitely appreciate it. Again, we just gave out $1,000 scholarship back in May to a high school senior in a low income area, and we're going to be feeding some families uh, in November for Thanksgiving. Okay. And one of my business partners, we were talking about trying to do something with the homeless. So we're going to see, we got, plan that out because we got to get with the city. And what we were thinking about doing is bring in some mobile showers in and have people to donate food. So homeless people here in the Tampa, Florida area, they could come. We'll have those portable showers set up so they can take a shower. We want to make it where they can wash their clothes and grab something to eat. Just help support any way we can. So that's some things that we want to do, but it's going to take a lot of planning. Got to get with people in the city, get permits, locations, and that stuff is not always easy. Okay. All right. So I'm back over, people. And okay, so I saw that you left me a comment. I did respond. Okay, so let me know. We got 169 people. All right, that's good enough. Let me go back up and find. You got me for another 15 minutes. Guess what, people? You are going to get me in trouble, but I'll just take my wife shopping this weekend. Okay, so I'll be in the doghouse. All right, so I got to figure out, where did I leave off? I don't want to leave anybody out. I don't want to leave anybody out. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Oh man, I hate when I switch back over. I do apologize. We have a lot of questions in here. Man, I love it. 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 Oh, wow. Did I miss all this? Man. Okay, so I am just going to start somewhere, people, because we got a lot. Wow, man, look at these. Wow, good questions too. Okay. Okay, I think I'm in the right place. I think I'm in the right place. Give me one sec. Eastern Tennessee, San Antonio. Okay, so I remember Yvonne, Louisiana. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. So, do examiners have access to all previous exam medical opinions? They should. Yes. Yes, Raven. They should. Okay. Mr. Kimball, I did a PTSD claim and I was denied. In the evidence, they didn't use my Nexus letter with a diagnosis or psychological evaluation. Reports were referenced at all. What should I do? All right. So you got to go back to the drawing board. I just did a video. It won't be edited probably until next week and then upload it the week after that. But you go to my YouTube channel. I have a video where I'm talking about PTSD stressors and markers as it pertains to PTSD, military sexual trauma. Okay. What is your stressor? Can that stressor be confirmed? If you had a CMP exam, that means they could confirm that stressor. If you did get a CMP exam, you need to get a copy of it to see why that examiner said no. Okay. You got a year, 365 days from the date of the notification letter to do a high level review. Okay. All right. I'm the guy from, okay, Terry. We are. Yep. We talked earlier on Facebook. I do remember you. Okay. Victor. Hello, Dwayne. How we doing? All right, figures. Oh, Mr. Kimball, I finally got my COD decision letter and it came back as other than dishonorable, eligible for being finished. Yes. Yes. You don't see that a lot. Man, you do not see that a lot. Congratulations, Felix. Congratulations. All right. From Texas, is there anything I should be doing while I'm waiting for my 4-year request for my claims file to be completed? Mathis, Mr. Perkins. Yes. Watch my video on how to get it faster. Okay. Don't sit there and just wait on it. They could be a year and a half down the road. Robert, good evening. I appreciate all the information you have shared. It really helped me out a lot going by the information you shared. I filed a claim, received 50% from people. These individuals that are leaving these comments, I don't recognize their name, meaning I don't think I've ever talked to them. They're watching the videos. The proof is in the pudding. I'm not just on YouTube yelling and, telling you about all this stuff that you don't need to know. I'm telling you about stuff that you need to know to move that needle. The AI software is going to help you move that needle because it's going to be educational. Okay. The book, VA Claim Success. Oh, and if you decide to get the book, you get on my website. Make sure you put the code in TDH15. I'm going to put it in the comment section, TDH15. So you get 15% off. I tell people that, and they still do not they don't want a discount. Okay. All right. I get it. All right. Let's keep going. Hello, James. Okay. James says, I filed 3 supplemental at one time. Okay. You can do that. I have completed DBQ and Nexus for one of the conditions. How would you recommend handling the condition? I have the completed DBQ and Nexus at the CMP exam. Okay. So if I was still rating, if the DBQ and Nexus was actionable and sufficient, I would grant the benefit. I would defer the other 2. If those other 2 you qualified for a CMP exam, I would defer them. Okay. 9 times out of 10, raters these days don't think like that. Okay. But if you get the CMP exam, if you want to go to the CMP exam, yeah, I would definitely take that DBQ. All right, Victor, 5 to 10 minute CMP exam. I handed her 4 statement letters from the family members. Will she turn them in with her report? No, Victor, you need to return those in. You need to turn those in. Watch my video, quick submit, upload them so they go right to the VA and you can get them in front of a rater before that CMP exam gets back to the RO. Okay? Lee Brown's a new member, YouTube member. All right. Did you become, I think you said basic, if I'm not mistaken. OKC, go Thunder. Yep. They did a good job. I just won my sleep apnea disability claim the first time around because of the information you provided me. Thank you, Dwayne. Dayton, Ohio, 50%. Booyah. Bad bear. People, I'm at a loss for words. I am so happy for the veterans that have shared that they support the channel, watch the videos, they're actually using the information and they're winning. And they hadn't talked to me. And I'm perfectly okay with that. The videos work, people. They work. You just have to invest the time. Put a congratulations in the comment section for Bad Bear. Man, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep going. All right. Oh boy, Terry left a long one. I found a OSA obstructive sleep apnea secondary to lumbosacral strain with radiculopathy and PTSD because of medication that causes obesity as an intermediate step. I have a video on this, okay? I even had weight gain timeline, VA documented, obstructive sleep apnea was denied. I'm prescribed, I can't pronounce that medication, don't want to butcher it, for the back for PTSD, and it causes weight gain, and that causes CNS suppression. All right. So if you had a CMP exam, why did that examiner say no? What was the rationale? Okay. I'm getting alerts. People are signing up. Appointment confirmed for the webinar. Man, they're coming in quick. All right. Submitted all evidence. Just one piece was missing in 2 weeks, but got that in 2 weeks till CMP already. All right, Grace, you got this. You got it. Eric, got that fire emoji. All right, Yvonne, is hyperthyroidism valid? Yes, hyperthyroidism. Yes, that falls under, which body system is that? Yes, you got hyper and you got hypo. Hypo. Okay, yes. I can't think of the diagnostic code, Yvonne. I do apologize. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. And people are leaving fire emojis in here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Kevin Hart would say. All right, we got a couple minutes left, people. Timothy, is filing for ANA considered a new claim and must be done on a 526 EZ, or can I? No, it needs to be on a 2680 VA form 21-2680. Okay. Nothing but Denver Nuggets from this man. Oh, yeah, I love dropping them nuggets. Okay, so this is okay, Grace. Okay. All right, so we have some conversation at Bad Bear. We've been denied twice. What is the secret? Okay. We pay for veterans AI, and statements are really clunky. I don't recommend you do statements and AI alone. It's just going to translate. Okay, so Will, what we're doing, and I think we talked about this during the Q&A, we're not using AI to develop your lay statement. It's content that you select in the AI software that's going to generate that lay statement. Okay. I did a video about ChatGPT and AI, and you have to fact check it, people. But here's a trick. You can ask it, say, I'm claiming this. Go to www.va.gov, look for the diagnostic code for this condition. I feel I meet the 60%, craft me a lay statement. You still need to fact check it. So our lay statement is not you tell it something and, LLM, learning language model, creates it. Your lay statement in the AI software that I'm showing you tonight, it creates it based off what you pick. Okay, it's a difference there. All right. Thanks for doing the live. Do them every month. I'm working on getting my mental health evidence. Should I rush to get it filed before August? Mental health range. I've heard of people saying, such and such said they're changing it in August. I said on this website, I shared they were changing it in April. Okay. Watch that video in November. Go to my channel. Look, not November, December. Okay. Intent to file. Get the diagnosis. If you got to go see a mental health examiner once a week, do it once a week because you're behind the 8 ball. Okay. Let's keep going. Got a couple more We got, excuse me, a couple more minutes, people. Hello, 553. Okay, we covered that one. 79. I wanted to know if I could file a depression secondary to the lupus. The IU claim is already filed. Yes, yes, you can. This is a ChatGPT late statement. Okay, all right. Education is necessary. You know it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Anybody got any questions about the AI software? I'm go ahead and wrap it up. VA claim submitted with Nexus letter. Was at stage 5, then went back to step 2, then CMP favorable findings, but declined not service connected. No mention of issues with Nexus. It's a little bit more. I got a couple of questions there. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's more to unpack there. Okay, Atlanta limousine, a little bit more to unpack. I got some questions. Okay, so again, there is the link for the software. You go to my actual website, www.kmd89.com, and get signed up for the webinar. Okay, so let's see. We got some more donations that came in. I'm going to cover those real quick, and then we're going to shut it down, people. I have to eat. Let me make sure I got the. Okay, Darius Stone, thank you for your contributions to us. Okay, I think we already covered that. I'm sorry. Yvonne, thank you for that super sticker. Yvonne, you never let us know if you say you're in Louisiana, do you make those scrimps? Okay, the gumbo. All right. I asked you about connection with bad conduct discharge. Okay, I didn't get to it, but real quick, give me that question. What was the question? I do have a video on disability discharge upgrade, how to do that on the VA's website. Felix left a comment earlier saying that he won his COD. He's been approved. Okay, so about connection. If you got a bad conduct discharge, I never was a VSR. They would handle those CODs. CODs are character of discharge, but if you got a bad conduct, a dishonorable, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a negative COD, character of discharge, from the VA, which they may come back and say you are a bar from compensation, but you could be eligible for health care, or you could be a bar from that as well. People, we had over 170 people. We're at an hour, 17 minutes already. There's no way I can get through all these questions. Yeah, I hate the dog. I'll try to go back and just skim through some of those questions and see what it was, or wish you would have asked it there though. Okay, done all CMP exams. Sent my initial claims within 11 months of September. Have 12 DBQs. Woo, 15 short, 41 30s for each. It's a lot of paperwork to be looking through. All with CFR, severity nexus, one nexus. Okay. Hey, good luck. Good luck. I will say that. Good luck with that. I truly mean that. All right. Morpheus Mind. Hey, thank you for that donation. Definitely appreciate it. All right, everyone. I'm gonna look for the dog question real quick. Okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you for asking for a shipmate. All right, so I just went through there real quick. I'm gonna go through there. Okay. Yeah. Got to answer the members' question. I have 50% for migraines, 50% for the fibroid, and 10% on the side. Okay. So hopefully you got all that, the combined rating. Okay. Remember, I have C file. Ooh, whoa, 5,000 pages. 80% with tinnitus, migraines, fibroids leading to partial rheumatoid, but water 80%. How can I get remaining 20? Okay, watch my video, Brenda. Stuck at 90, trying to get to 100. You can use that same concept. Okay. I was looking for the dog's question. I'm in East Texas. Okay. All right. So dog, I was looking for it. Still looking for it. Okay. So I think Okay, I mentioned Felix. Felix has gave you some information there, dog. Um, I do not see your question. There's a lot. Uh, okay, good luck. Hey, I know that you left a question on a YouTube channel. Okay, dog. So I'm trying to find your question. I just do not see it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, go ahead and close it out for tonight. Yeah, I stayed on an extra 20 minutes. Again, congratulations to everyone that watched the videos and were able to move that needle. And definitely congratulations to those of you that reached that 100%. I would like to thank everybody for the support to the YouTube channel. Make sure you go to the website, www.kmd89.com. We just redid the website. Okay. A lot of information there. You can sign up for the monthly webinar so I can tell you how I educate veterans, how you can work with me. You can purchase the book through the website. If you purchase the book, I will sign it for you. Make sure you use TDH15, Tango Delta Hotel 15 to get 50% off. Okay. Also, be on the lookout for more of information about the AI software. And with that, good evening. Good luck with your claims. Good night. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for all the support. Nugget Man out.